All right, so this is Sam with Dog on Problems, and we're working with Boomer and Byno, and we're teaching kind of two things at once in this video because the dogs are, one, a little overexcited with each other in the home. They've only been in this home together for about 3 weeks, so Boomer, the puppy, is brand new to the family. So what we're trying to do is accomplish a couple of things. Teach the dogs to make sure that they feel confident and comfortable next to each other. They're very different sizes, which you'll see in a minute. And we're trying to help them learn how to be nice and calm together and walking next to each other without trying to always be overexcited. We're also going to be teaching them how to do a structured walk. So they're going to learn how to be walking next to their guardians and looking to them for direction. So it's helping with them establishing the leadership position. So the dogs will learn that they can't just always be too excited. They have to walk in a nice structured way next to their guardians in the heel position. And to remind the guardians later, make sure that when you're walking the dogs, you do a quick, like a light switch, up, down with your arm to correct them if they're pulling ahead. Otherwise, just keep your arm straight down by your side, and in the heel position, your dogs will learn how to walk right next to you. So this will both be accomplishing getting them to stop pulling on the leash, how to walk calmly next to each other, and we're going to use this as an opportunity that if they get excited and see people or other dogs on the walk and they get reactive, we're going to just take a couple of steps backwards and move them farther away. Remember, for dog reactivity, distance is your friend. So the farther you are from the thing they're barking at or being reactive to, the more that likely they'll be able to calm themselves down. So if they start barking, we're just going to kind of move them back a couple of steps and then continue on our way. So I'm going to have the guardians give the camera over to me and we're going to go through a little walk. All right, so let's make sure that the dogs are walking next to each other.
Should we go this way?
Let's just go down the street,
okay.
And then back up and around. Awesome. So in the video you can see that the dogs are walking next to each other. It's important to help the dogs have good calm energy in the home, that neither of the dogs is really walking ahead of one of the other. All right, good. Perfect. Awesome. So things that I want to point out to the guardians for this video is that the dogs both have, well, one of them is a Pomsky, so his tail is naturally curled up on his back, and so that is a little harder to tell, but it's not stiff and rigid. It's pretty loose in a kind of bouncy kind of manner. And with the German Shepherd, you can see how his tail is nice and low. At the base of his tail, it's been kind of about level with his back or lower. And when the dog's tails are lower in that kind of position, it indicates that they're relaxed and confident and comfortable. When the tail goes up higher, they tend to have more energy, and if they were to be reactive, that's the time that they will be. So we want to make sure that we just kind of use their tail as a good gauge for their calm energy and behavior. So let's go ahead and go down to the right. All right, so this is how we're going to get them to be able to walk through the door together at home when we get back. And they'll walk through the door at the same time to help them get along with each other and feel like they're both equal in the home. And this will help with their energy. And this is how we'll get them to go out for nice walks.